Hello, welcome to Polly's podcast. I'm Polly, and today is day 225 that I have been eating a carnivorous diet, and I have lost almost 40 pounds of unwanted and unnecessary body fat. So I am going to chat about that. I am live. I am live streaming for you today. And I hope that you find some of this information, if not all of it, helpful to you. If you're struggling with being overweight, this might help you. And if your doctor says that it's okay for you to change your diet or to start an exercise program, that's fantastic. And as always, never listen to people on the internet. Just always go to your primary physician for accurate and good advice because they know you. You know, the people on the internet here, we don't know you. I don't. This is what I did for me that worked for me. It's still working for me. It may not work for you. So let me tell you what I've got in the slow cooker today. Today is an OMAD day, which is one meal a day. And it's going to be a pork collar roast. And that's it. I might even make some meatballs, beef meatballs. So every day I prepare a simple food, one that is grown right here on my farm. And this way I control quality. And I know that it has no antibiotics, no hormones, no steroids, no grains, because I'm grain free. My farm is grain free, and I don't want any mold in my food. Okay. So, I just want to say that I stopped eating everything under the sun and just stuck to eating what I grow 100%. And in less than 3 months, I melted away, forced my body into burning stored body fat. And it burned in less than 3 months, less than 90 days, over 35 pounds. I didn't expect it that way, but it did happen. And I'm really glad that it did because I feel fantastic. Okay, so when I say meat, I mean meat. I'm not talking about plant-based proteins. I eat protein and I eat animal fat. Animal protein, animal fat. So I want to say that the egg is actually a complete essential food. It contains all of the correct amounts of essential proteins, amino acids, fat. It even has approximately 0.05 grams of carbohydrate. Interesting, right? But anyway, eggs are a complete food. On the protein scale, there's a scale, and I should have written that down somewhere in here, but I don't know how to do that right now. So there's a scale of complete proteins, and eggs are a complete protein. Especially eggs that come from chickens that are unvaccinated, chickens that are not fed antibiotics or hormones for production, and that are not fed a staple of grains. Grains contain just a crazy amount of dangerous toxins such as mycotoxins and aflatoxins. So many people get sick every single year from grain toxicity. We don't have that issue here because my chickens are grain free. So I definitely have seen a noticeable difference in my skin. I have seen a noticeable difference in my hair. My hair just grows like a weed. But I have to say this, I am not a research study. I'm not working with a control group. This is anecdotal. When it's one person's opinion, or in this case, probably millions of people who are doing what I do, and we've all had terrific results. But because it's not part of a controlled study or a metadata analysis study, some kind of study or research, it is just anecdotal. Okay? So what works for me may not work for you. Just like, I'm going to explain this. Just like if somebody has sepsis, some antibiotics might work for them, but it may not work for someone else. Even in a hospital setting, not all drugs work on every single person. Just like intubation doesn't always work for every single person, right? So it's not just in anecdotal reports or, oral reports. This happens in hospitals and in clinic also. All right, who do we have here? Is that you, Kung Fu? Hi. Thank you for joining me. You should be at work. I want to be. That's funny. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm going to try and eat more eggs every single day. And that's my next goal, actually, is to try and eat more eggs daily because they are such a complete, essential food. They're loaded in our primary needed necessary macronutrients as well as micronutrients. So I don't eat fiber. I don't eat plants. I have not eaten any plants. And I'm still alive. I don't know how. I mean, I thought that plants were essential to life. I don't really know what's going on there, but I haven't had plants. And I don't think I'm ready to incorporate plants into my diet quite yet. I'm fine. I'm doing great. I feel fantastic right now. And I'm just not in a place where I want to incorporate plants right now back into my diet. I do take the creatine every single day, 5 grams of creatine. And of course, I take some supplements. So when you don't eat carbohydrates, what happens is that my body, when I don't eat carbohydrates, my body does not store fluids like it used to before. When I eat carbohydrates, my body stores a lot of fluid. So one of the first things that happened when I lost initial weight, it was just that weight, water weight from not eating carbohydrates. So the first thing that occurs is you start dumping unnecessary excess body fluids, water, because you don't have the carbohydrates that they're sticking to. Another thing that happens is when you eat protein and fat is that you're going to dump glycogen. So your body will start to run on body fat and not use dietary sugars or glucose, however the body wants to interpret what you're eating from, let's say, corn or wheat or oats, bread, potatoes, rice. These things convert into something else when you eat them. Sometimes, most of the time, if you are sedentary or not active enough, they can turn into glycogen, glucose, right? Goes into the blood, and your blood glucose then spikes, and then your, hormones just push, and it's just an unnecessary storage cycle that just continues. So your body is very unlikely to store fat and protein. It doesn't really store protein. It utilizes protein to rebuild cells and structures, necessary structures and cells in the body. And of course, fat is for energy fueling. And my body does run very efficiently on fat. And I never really gave it an honest try until I started doing this 100%. And I did give it an honest try, and I'm really happy about that because I have dropped so much unnecessary body fat. When I stall, I still stay on my protocol of eating what I grow. The only thing is what I do when I stall in my body weight, or when I find myself in a plateau for a long period of time, I let the plateau continue. As I've said it before in my other daily check-ins, I let the plateau continue for 3, sometimes 4 weeks, because I believe that my body is healing. It needs that time to heal. And then I break the plateau by forcing my body to burn stored body fat and for energy. And how I do that is by eating less of the beef, less pork, less lamb, and eating more of the chicken or more eggs, more of the leaner cuts of meat, fish even, right? But I stick to what I grow when it comes to meat. I don't grow fish. I waited 3 months, and then I started incorporating the fish and the crab and the shrimps into my diet. So now that I'm well past 6 months, and this is day 225, I do incorporate fish or poultry, shrimp, crab into my lean days. And I don't do a month of lean because my body really appreciates animal fat. My body loves the animal fat, and it needs it to support certain mechanisms in my body. Not only to process fat-soluble vitamins, but also other hormonal processes. So, I still have enough body fat to where I can go without eating dietary fat. Not that dietary fat is bad, not that dietary fat from animal sources is going to make me fat, but my personal philosophy. Micah, why are you doing that? She wants to say hello. So, hello from Micah. My personal philosophy is that if I cut back on dietary fat on my lean days, then my body is forced into utilizing stored body fat for energy those days, right? And there is some science. I am going to start posting in the description on the replays so that you have access to the research that I'm referring to, because I know it can be annoying when people talk about studies or research and then they don't post the resources so that you can check it out yourself. So I'm going to start doing that, and I hope that that helps you. I do drink my coffee, and it used to be black, but now I will add the creatine and the collagen. Collagen is an incomplete protein into my coffee. And if I don't have the powdered collagen, so I will add also the creatine, 5 grams, because I eat enough meat throughout the day. So I'm getting probably 10, 12 grams of creatine every day because of my diet. But I do take a supplement. If I don't have the powdered creatine, what I'll do is I'll take the chewies. They're a little too weird and too sweet for me, and I have to eat like 3 of them to make 5 grams, and I'm not a big fan of those chewies. So I am going to go and get some more of the creatine powder. And I don't care what anybody says, it doesn't dissolve very well at all. It just doesn't. I don't care if you put it in hot water, cold water, coffee. Creatine does not dissolve very well, period. So it can give your coffee a strange flavor. But what you can do is use heavy cream. I use heavy cream sometimes. When I'm not having a lean day, I'll use heavy cream. And that is such a treat. I enjoy it so much. The heavy cream, oh, it's just wonderful. So let me know in the comments what you're doing today for your one meal a day. Are you on OMAD or 2MAD? Let me know in the comments below. Also, hit the thumbs up button because it lets the algorithm know that this video was liked and that it helps my brand new channel to grow. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. And thank you for being here with me on my little podcast that's brand spanking new, documenting my weight loss journey. And I hope that you're having a fantastic day. If you're watching on the replay, let me know in the comments below that you're watching on the replay. So I don't eat a lot of cheese right now because I'm trying to lean up. Not that too much cheese is going to make me fat, because it isn't. Because during my first 3 months, when I was burning the initial amount of just shredding my body fat, I ate cottage cheese every day, ricotta cheese. I ate hard cheese, soft cheese. I ate so much because I didn't give it up. I had the heavy cream in my coffee every single day, and I just didn't give it up. I didn't drink milk though, unless it was raw goat's milk. And I didn't really have a lot of raw goat's milk, because you should know by now that milk is designed to make us big really fast, like help us grow quickly. So I'm not looking to be in a growing phase really quickly, so that's why I did not consume too much, even of the raw goat milk. Okay. When I get down to the weight that I'm supposed to be, then I can consider maybe incorporating some of these things into my diet again. In moderation, of course, because I do prioritize protein and I prioritize fat. And when I say protein, I'm referring to animal protein and animal fat. I have noticed that my hair grows like a weed. I have noticed that my hair is just out of control. I had it chopped off recently, yesterday, and it just feels so much fresher. My hair is in so much better condition than it used to be also, and I really feel good about that. My skin, I just feel that it's in so much better condition than it's ever been. And I'm noticing that I'm still shredding body fat. So I'm so glad about that. You are free. You're free. Who's holding you back? Kung Fu Cat, who's holding you back? Not me. You are going to be free. So Kung Fu Cat, welcome. I'm glad you're here with me today. You have lost a tremendous amount of body fat. And not only that, but I noticed that you got really yoked with muscle. So I'm going to say congratulations to Kung Fu Cat. I know that Kung Fu started about the same time as I did and has stuck to the program, the routine, and just looks amazing. And I know he feels amazing. So congratulations to you. You deserve that happiness. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me, please, because I don't know why. If you already hit it, I don't know why it's not registering. But thank you so much. Let me just give you some love here. Here we go. There we go. There's the love. The love. So I do know that that my phone is ringing. Wow. Sorry about that. And so look, I'm going to bring this to a close for today. 225 days. I'm so happy. I feel fantastic. I have so much energy. I am so happy and just thrilled. So, um, I just hope that anything that I'm saying here helps you a little bit or a lot, and that it helps to bring positivity and just good health to you. Until next time, just be happy and be healthy.